What up, y'all? I ain't gonna lie. We watching some peak right now. My Hero. If you're not tapped into My Hero, I suggest you get tapped in. You already know who it is. It's MallyTv, MTV, more than views. You know who I am. I mean, let's get into it.
Hello there.
I got this.
Ho ho ho.
Bro, he was dead, bro. If he wanted you out of there, he'd go do it himself
Man,
on
Kev,
feet by himself.
yo, I ain't gonna lie. This moment right here is pure aura from Bakugo. Like he really was on off mic like crazy. I mean off mic. I said off mic, off for one like crazy.
Devil, man. That nigga was the devil, man.
My Hero Academia. It's about damn time that I did a video on this. You know, I've been rocking that Jiro banner for God knows how long, and I still haven't done a video on this. Imagine having a profile pic of a show and not talking about it. Like, damn, bro, couldn't be me. And after seeing that insane sequence the other day with Deku and Bakugo, I knew I had to tap in. We start off with Iron Might going up against All For One. And
This
All
was
Might
crazy though.
really is the GOAT, man, without a doubt. Top 5
Like
hero
no
in fiction,
like no powers,
quirks,
and he's
no
still putting in
powers,
work.
just the clothes on his back, a smile, and some shit Tony Stark made in the cave. All For One was pissed that this dude was even running the ones with him, but bro did not care. The My Hero world
Like
is hella
imagine
lucky
if All
that
Might was
niggas
still in
like
his
All
prime.
Might are on their
I ain't
side.
gonna lie, All
This
For
dude
One
is
would be
batshit
cooked.
crazy. 55-year-old man squabbling with Quirk Satan over a generational beef. This is how LeBron is gonna be moving versus Wemby in the next decade. Pulled up, All For One ate the right. Tried blasting him, but All Might shield ate that shit. Then sent poison-loaded missiles straight to his gut. All For One was not happy. Blasted bro away, but this dude still got up. I can't even blame All For One for being pissed, bro. Look, nigga look like a scarecrow zombie mutation gone wrong. Laughing his ass off too. And All For One can smile all he wants, but we know for a fact that he is fuming. Bro's so angry, his pupils decided to take a vacation. And All For One low-key be making me mad, because this dude is the embodiment of jack of all trades and master of none. This guy's bag is deeper than Kyrie's handles, and all he does is button mash. Can you imagine
That is
what
true though.
Midoriya could
He
do with
has,
All
he
For
has
One?
so
Like,
many
he already
quirks.
goes crazy with like 7 eye quirks. Imagine being able to combine a whole arsenal. Like, this dude's priorities are in the wrong place. Use your quirks to their fullest ability? No. Remember that your body is slowly self-destructing? Nah. Remember to bring your 4K Ultra HD camera with God tier Wi-Fi so everyone can watch All Might die? Ding ding ding. Such a fucking unserious villain. He came in from the wall happy as hell and hit All Might with a demonish down slam. And he was all hyped thinking that was game, but All Might wasn't even close to done. First, he froze him up, brought out his cannons, fried him with that naval laser, then used the sound waves to keep him from
Like that's
getting
so
up.
tough though.
And
Like
peep
yo,
the smile.
alright,
Ain't nothing.
I mean, even though All Might literally, I mean, he's 58, he's out of his prop, bro. The fact that he was still like trying to like fight and still trying to like go crazy with All For One, bro, that shows heart. Like the edits I've been seeing of All Might and Bakugo and Deku in Class 1A, it's been peak. See, I will show y'all, but I might get copyrighted, and I don't, I don't want to do that.
Heroic about this, bruh. He just happy to put his biggest op in the dirt. But at the end of the day, that rewind quirk is just built different. All For One came out of it unscathed, but a little younger. And now, it's up. He blasts All Might with the backhand of doom and starts talking shit. Where's your smile, nigga? I thought it was up. But then, the hero killer himself, Stain, pulls up to save the day. And I was like, oh yeah, he's about to go crazy.
Yeah, I
but
thought I was
nah.
outside this.
Tell me why this guy, All For One, has a bloodletting quirk. I feel bad for the first person who ever had this. Must have been putting up some crazy numbers for the Red Cross. Unfortunately for Stain, this isn't season 2 no more. All For One proceeded to rewrite his own blood, pop Stain like a balloon, throw him across the map, and oh nah, he had him looking crazy. Tongue out and everything too. Got his life and his quirk snatched too, but that's crazy. And it's not looking good. All Might is down, and All For One has his sights set on Shigaraki.
Who's going to
He
save
tries
us
bringing
now?
little bro over so he can transfer some more quirks, but Shigaraki told him to shut that shit up. He got a fade to finish. And All For One's like, damn, that's crazy. Alright then, time for plan B. He picks up All Might and starts heading towards Shigaraki and Deku. They had Might go looking crazy, bruh. All For One holding bro from his leg, and look at this smile.
He's just
Sneaked out of his
smiling, bro.
mind.
Oh my
Deku
god.
has two options. Either go and save his master and risk losing everyone up in UA, or focus on Shigaraki and let his master die. And All For One was not gonna let anyone save him. Stopped All Might from blowing himself up, which God damn, this dude is crazy. Stopped Gentle from leaving the falling UA, and he stopped Star's squadron from trying to blow him up. Then he folded and hung this man like laundry, and he was about to tear him to shreds
Bro,
for the
that joint
entire
hurt,
world to
bro.
see. Look at the utter glee
Not my
and
goat, bro.
happiness of
Not
this
my
man's
goat.
face. Nigga has never smiled this hard in his entire life. Shigaraki was having a grand old time too, watching Deku try to stop the tears from flowing, but nobody can save him now. It's all
Except
over.
one man.
Oh, no, the fucking get it!
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I do not like Bakugo. It's not even because he bullied Deku or anything too, although he used to be doing him crazy. Like, this dude told him with a straight face.
You know, if you really want to be a hero that badly, there actually might be another way. Just pray that you'll be born with a quirk in your next life. And take a swan dive off the roof of the building.
The reason I didn't like him, or don't like him, is because he's always so goddamn loud. Like, I'll be watching anime.
Alright, listen. Hold on, let me turn off. Even though he might be loud, but you cannot lie, bro. He has had aura since the first episode. Like, he's really been going crazy since the first episode. Like, he really been sitting there going crazy with Deku since the first episode. He's been loud, but yo, you can't lie. The character development of Bakugo has to be studied though, because yo, he went from an obnoxious, loud character to realizing that Deku was the main character.
Late at night, and this dude want to be talking about "fuck you, nigga, die" every single time he moved his mouth. Like, chill, bruh. But damn, watching these 2 episodes where he went crazy had me hyped. This is exactly how I felt watching Steph in that gold medal game. Like, I hate you, but damn, nigga, you tough. Even so, I'd be crazy to make a Bakugo centered video and not talk about how he got packed up. Shigaraki did his ass crazy.
Alright, bro.
Bakugo really pulled up like he was about to do something, just for bro to come in with this blast that did no damage. Shigaraki grabbed him, broke his arm, threw him on the ground, then stepped on bro. And I know that stench must have been horrendous, dude.
Bro,
Not
don't talk
only is he
about
getting
my go
stepped
back
on with
Bakugo
his
like
bare
that, bro.
feet, Shigaraki is a League of Legends player, so we know for a fact that he hasn't showered in months. Kicked bro up like a soccer ball, broke his gauntlets, choked his ass out, and emptied his clip at the same time. And as the CEO of Bakugo Hate FC, this moment was top 5. His lock-in was tough though too, I can't even hate that. Pulled up right in his face, blew him up, then he said weave, ran up again with the upside down blast. I was like, okay, let him cook. But unfortunately, it was not meant to be.
He got
Shigaraki
cooked
one pumps
instead of
him,
letting
and
him cook.
Bakugo is now Bakugan. When Bakugo died,
I ain't
bro,
gonna lie, when I
cooked
thought
the
he-
whole damn day. I was out here holding the door for old people, giving homeless people 20
I was
bucks.
sad, bro. I was
I
like,
even
nah,
pressed
now
the
I
tip
go,
button
bro.
at the cash
I ain't
register
gonna
to
lie.
give $1 to kids in Guatemala. And you know, I thought I'd be mad when I saw this dude somehow come back from getting his heart blown out of his chest. But sometimes you just gotta shut up and watch greatness, because this kid cooked. Off the wake up, still dazed and barely able to move. He took one look at Midoriya, all my cards still in hand, and wasted no time. These two so locked in that they don't even need to speak to communicate. Deku whipped around, Bakugo pulled up. Look at this animation, this is so fucking clean.
It was just
Grabbed
so-
his hand and he gives him one last look, activates gear shift, and sends him blasting off again towards All Might. Shigaraki hating ass didn't believe he could make it. Animators finally stopped making him look like a damn crackhead. Loki looks tough here. But Bakugo was locked in. He was
Bro,
going
peak.
so
We
fast
about- yo,
that his explosions turned.
Yo, if I'm not talking, because I'm rewatching Peak. For the next, what? How many minutes is left? Around like 8 minutes. Lock in.
Blue. This sequence right here is exactly why One Piece niggas speak on Vincent Chanzard like he's the second coming of Jesus Christ. My God, this was beautiful to see. Game on the line, All Might holding on to the last drops of his life. Bakugo got there in time to save him. Chopped All For One's arms off too. Really went from thinking that he was the one who ended All Might to being the one who saved him. Goat shit. And wait a minute, is that Edward and Alphonse Elric? Man, if you don't get a Philosopher's Stone and get your ass out there, now you might be wondering, how is Bakugo still alive? Well, Edgeshot ended up going inside him and stitching up his organs and stuff back together. They won't come apart again, but it's gonna hurt like hell to breathe. What really ended up saving him though was his quirk. The nitroglycerin in his sweat actually ended up jumpstarting his heart back to life. The real question here though is, how the hell is Edgeshot still alive? You mean to tell me that this dude can turn into a fucking toothpick and survive while Miss Midnight gets thwacked by a couple villains and doesn't? Okay, bro.
Nah,
Before he heads
Miss
off,
Midnight
All
though.
Might tells Bakugo to come over, and he gives him some of his armor for his arm. This got to be the most genuine smile I've seen out of this guy. Meanwhile, All For One is starting to tweak out. Nothing is going as planned. This is low-key why he's a bum-ass villain. Like, you mean to tell me that the guy with a near infinite amount of quirks and opportunities to boot is out here getting cooked like this? Look at the expression on his face, bro. He doesn't even know what to do. I'm 99% sure that
Yo,
he just pulls up to fight
like I would
without a
actually
plan.
generally be
This is what
tight, bro,
happens
if
when
that
you put a
happened to me.
pay
Like
to win
imagine
player
I'm
in a
villain,
do-or-die
bro. Like
situation.
imagine being a villain and your plan is going completely opposite of where you wanted to go, and then yo, some crash out comes out of nowhere and starts dogging you, bro. Like,
He can't handle the heat. He decides to forget going after All Might and heads over to Deku and Shigaraki. But Bakugo was not gonna let that happen. Look at bro's face when he saw him pull up. Nigga thought he was the one, just to get palmed by a high schooler. Gave his ass a whole facelift.
boom.
Everyone was watching in shock. Even Shigaraki had to give bro his props. Love how he and Deku have just been chilling the entire time, out here watching the fight with us. But now it's time to get serious. Deku knows that this is it. Once he activates Gear Shift, it'll be his final chance to secure the dub. And oh yeah, I am so glad that they gave this panel justice, giving those 120% potential vibes. This junk went hard. They gave this panel justice.
This is this is the thumbnail. This is the thumbnail. I'm doing it right now. You're gonna watch me do this thumbnail too. There you go.
Giving those 120% potential vibes. This junk went hard. Bakugo starts going crazy. All for One thought he could just run away, but that boy looked at him, took a deep breath, and peeped the pose before liftoff. Really on his Gojo shit right now. He moving different.
Nah, literally.
All for One couldn't believe this. He's right behind me, isn't he? Looking ass. You know you're built different when you're out here laughing in the villain's face. Big ass smile too, making sure he's showing all 32. Having that time of his life. Was really putting that crash and crash out. Slammed through a good 3 buildings. And I wasn't kidding about that Gojo stuff neither. He genuinely moving like the honored one. Yes, Bakugo, we see the fit. Came in from the side. Had All for One shook.
From 3 buildings, mind you. He just woke up from basically dying. It hurts like hell to breathe. And he's up. And he's still going through buildings, palming the villain in the face, and boom.
Detailing their shot too. Then he blew him the hell up. Yo, I was editing this and I just peeped. Why did he low-key do him like that one purple skeleton meme, bruh? Damn, this kid is so tough, bro. I hate when I have to start glazing a character I don't like. Gotta be the law of equivalent exchange. Had All for One really looking crazy.
What you know about the law of
Someone
equivalent
genuinely
exchange?
woke up this morning with this creature as their goat. Suguna could never. All for One got cooked so badly, we ended up seeing his backstory. And it was low-key kind of sad. Like, All for One was genuinely born in the trenches. Mom living on the street, no father. Dude was born next to a river at the bottom of a bridge. But this dude has been a demon from day one too. Because the first thing he did when he was born was eat the remnants of his dead mother. After the introduction of quirks, people split into two groups. Those with meta abilities and those without. Meanwhile, all of them was just doing whatever. Dude was like 5 years old, catching bodies for the love of the game. From the day he was born, All for One believed that everything
Like
was
he's
his.
a L, like
Anything
he's
within
a
his reach
L
was his
person, but
possession to
W
take.
brother.
Still crazy to me that he was catching bodies as a toddler. Bro was 5 years old, moving like King Von. When I was 5, I was watching Caillou and Barney.
Daddy, your white ass can't barbecue. Get off the grill, nigga.
Move, you stupid Porsche fucking
As I said before, All for One believed that everything was his, and that included his twin brother. He treated him like garbage, but at the same time, he was his possession. All for One's brother Yoichi didn't have that same innate evil that he did, and he genuinely wanted the best for him, even showing him his comic book about heroes. But instead of wanting to be a hero, All for One saw how the Demon Lord in the story was moving, and decided that he wanted to be the greatest villain, who bended the world to his will. Seeing that his brother was a weakling, he ended up giving him a quirk of his own, one that stocked powers. What he didn't realize though, is that Yoichi did have a quirk, one that was so small and insignificant that he didn't even pick it up. Its only ability was being able to be given to others. But mixed in with that stockpiling quirk that he gave him, it became the quirk that we know today as One for All, passed down from generation to generation until he was almost defeated at the hands of All Might. Nigga blew his head smooth off and he still survived. That is crazy. But All for One's time is up. Bakugo looking at him like a Big Mac meal, posing up midair too. And All for One is getting desperate. His body is getting younger by the second. He needs to get the Shigaraki and fast. So he decides to go for an all or nothing gamble. One big final attack to boom Bakugo and get to Tomura. Using every quirk that he stocked up, he concocts this monstrosity and heads over. This is it. If he fails, it'll be all over. Bakugo really looked at him like, damn, that's crazy. Poses up and gets ready. But before he even moves, we see an explosion. Bakugo ended up using a 200 IQ play right here, coating his explosive sweat in regular sweat, sending it over without moving so the rain wouldn't affect it. And now it's up. Bakugo tells All For One that one quirk is all he needs. Then he charges up that howitzer impact, pulls up, grabs his face, and blows him up. Then while his organs are literally ripping from his seams, he started letting that shit bang. Had All For One looking crazy. Not only was he getting cooked from the outside, he was getting cooked on the inside too. His quirk vestiges were working against him. Having another grown man start a fan club inside your own body is nasty work. Finishing from Bakugo was clean as hell too. Pulled up, palmed his face, then hit him with that United States of Smash into his demise. Did y'all peep the impact frames in this scene too? Animator's been going absolutely insane, bro. I love it. Dude over here looking at the camera too. And I can't even blame him for showboating. Like, yeah, nigga, you did that shit. Good stuff. But honestly, All For One went out sad. Imagine all that work, all that planning, just to turn into a baby. An ugly one at that, too. No wonder nobody adopted this dude. Then Bakugo pulled up, half dead and barely able to stand. And why is this Loki a hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby-ass matchup? But Bakugo stood his ground. All For One tried spearing him, and I thought he got cooked. But Bakugo deadass ate that like it was nothing and told him it's time for bed.
Wait, don't kill me. I'm new gen. Yes, us new gen boys. We stick together. Stay true to yourself, new gen.
And after throwing a tantrum, All For One disappears from the world for good. I find it funny that most of the recent new gen main villains got done like this. Like All For One got turned into a baby. Muzan got turned into a really, really ugly baby. Sukuna got turned into Poe. Like, damn, bruh. Villains these days got it rough. Shout out to Bakugo, man. Came back down 3-1 and helped beat Quirk Satan. Shout out to All Might too, bro. Graham stayed proving that he's the greatest ever. I am so glad that they're doing this season justice, bro. I know the animators be working around the clock, get these seasons plus the movies out. So it's nice to have a 13 episode season where they can just focus. But yeah, that's it. Thank y'all for watching. And if y'all...
Alright, man. Yo, W video from, I think his name is Noah. Alright? Yeah, W video from Noah. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, this was a good video. Man, yo, I can't wait for like I wonder how my hair is gonna end. But you already know it's your boy MallyTv. Keep God in your life. Keep strong, keep going, keep loving, stay in the word, keep praying. You already know. I'm out.